I'm just laughing because I deleted this guy who was somebody that I went to high school with years ago. It must have been like almost 10 years ago. I don't know. But I deleted him because he was a Trump supporter and was always posting this annoying, stupid Trump stuff. And I was like, you're annoying. So I deleted him. And I just saw that he requested me as a friend on Facebook. And I thought that was funny. I'm probably just going to ignore it. Anyway, so today was like my 29th electrolysis appointment, and I've had like 16 and a half hours on my face. And I like the person that I'm going to. She does a really good job, and it doesn't hurt quite as much as the first electrolysis technician I was going to. And somebody in one of my videos said that, like, oh, like she's probably using a smaller needle, and that's why it's less painful. And like, no. So I told her that because I wanted to know if that was the case or not, and she's like, no, like the needles I use are insulated. So they're not really needles, they're probes. They're just like the size of your hair follicle or your hair shaft, so it's like it's a needle, but it's really a probe. And she even gave me the boxes for the needles that she uses. It's hard to see here, yeah. She said she uses this one, the blue one. I forget she said why this one was better, but she likes this one better than this green one, and they're more expensive. Like, getting these insulated probes is way more expensive than the ones that aren't insulated, but it's the insulation that makes it less painful, not that she's using a probe that's too small. And she was explaining that, like, if the hair follicle is, like, the size of your pinky finger, like, you're not going to use a probe that's the size of your thumb to try to treat it. You're going to use the right size, which is the same size as the pinky, and vice versa. So that makes sense to me, and she knows what she's doing. She's been doing this for a very long time, and I trust her, and I think she's doing a good job. So she did, like, all, like, my neck and my jawline, my chin, and she also did parts of my upper lip, like here and here. And I usually just, like, I thread my upper lip. I've been doing that for years, but like sometimes I get like thicker ones here and here, and so she got rid of those ones. And I do have some discoloration here, and I think that's just because when the hair grows back, it tries to grow back under my skin, because I have curly hair. And she was also explaining to me, like, if you have curly hair, it's harder to treat the hairs because you have to put the probe in like a very specific way so that it's actually like treating the follicle properly. So if you're somebody who has naturally straight hair, then I think electrolysis is probably going to work quicker for you and be easier for you because your hair is just coming straight out, and so the probe can just go straight in and treat it. And maybe it's faster for you because your hair is straight, but like, I'm black, I have curly hair, so my hair comes out in like weird curved ways, and it's just harder to treat, and unfortunately that probably means it's just going to take more time to be completely effective for me. But I'm happy with it. I'm going to keep doing it until the hair is completely gone. It's much better than laser hair removal, in my opinion. Laser hair removal, especially if you're a woman who has PCOS, can actually cause paradoxical hypertrichosis, which means that it's actually stimulating more hair growth. And I talked to my electrologist about that as well, and she told me she took a class on like the physics of like laser treatment, and she was telling me they use a circular, I don't know what you call it, but the thing that the laser beam comes out of, it's circular. So when they put it on your face, like, it's like this, 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 and it's missing certain parts, like parts in between. Because if you like take like a quarter or something and you draw a bunch of circles on a sheet of paper, you're going to notice that there are parts that are not encompassed by that circle. So that's the same thing that happens when they do that treatment on your face. If it was shaped like a square, that would be better because then they'd actually get the entire area. But anyway, like, when the beam comes out, it kind of like, it comes out and it goes in different directions. It's not just going straight onto that spot. So like, I guess like the laser that kind of scatters, it's actually not treating the hairs, but stimulating more hair growth. And I've seen so many videos of women with hirsutism and PCOS talking about how electrolysis is better. And I think it's better too, because it's actually permanent, whereas laser hair removal is not really permanent. I think especially for areas that are more hormonally regulated, like hair that's on your face. And it can have the ironic effect of actually stimulating more hair growth. So if you have PCOS or hirsutism, I would say electrolysis is better. Yeah, it's going to take more time and it's going to be probably more painful, but it's better. And I think if you want permanent results, that's what you need to do.